Hello nail friends, welcome back to my channel here on Mary Rosie Dips. Today I am actually voiceover editing a video that I did a little while back and just completely forgot to finish. Sorry about that. I'm using Secret Sisters dip powders and I was using Bombtrack, which is an amazing special glitter, and Don't Stop Me Now, which is a gray shimmer. So Bombtrack is going to be rose gold, which is, gosh, one of my favorite colors. And then Don't Stop Me Now is gray, which is another one of my favorite colors. I do have builder gel on my nails with peel base ready to go. The one on my pointer finger was a broken nail that I fixed with a jelly tip. So it won't make a difference at the end of this video, but that is why that one nail is clear. So I am using double Secret Sisters liquids for this. So that's what you see here in my little 3-jar container. And here we go. Let's get started. And so you'll notice that when I apply chunky glitters of any kind, I do put them into a cupcake liner. It makes it much easier for application. And this one is, I wouldn't necessarily call it chunky, but it does have larger pieces of glitter. And then most of it is actually a fine glitter and some very small glitters. All the same color, but nonetheless, I do want to grab some of the larger pieces. So I got to make sure that it lays flat. So shake the cupcake liner, shake the bigger ones to the top. And this is what that looks like. So you'll see me dunking back in there. Just want to pick up a little bit more if anything was wet. And this glitter is amazing. The coverage on this is perfect. So I'm just moving around a couple of the pieces out of the corners. And I'm using the tool from West Coast Dips. It's a Cuticle Cleanup tool, and I use that to kind of move around glitters as well. So onto my index finger, I'm going to be doing full glitter on that one as well. And then the gray will be on my ring finger and my pinky, and then my middle nail will be an ombre of the glitter and the shimmer, which is going to come out so beautiful. I'll show you guys. So same thing on this one. I laid my nail into the cupcake liner. I pat down all my glitters that are not, actually I pat down everything that's not a solid. Honestly, it just helps make sure that nothing is sticking out. This glitter was super easy to maneuver. I'm just trying to make that one solid piece stay nice and tight so that it doesn't come off when I brush it. I lightly brushed off the excess, and now we're doing the dip base again, and I'm doing the exact same thing to those two nails and dipping it, or I should say laying into the cupcake liner, and you'll see how much more coverage and how much brighter this rose gold looks like. And I think I just picked up a ton more. Look at those chunky pieces. They're beautiful, they're soft, they lay down really nicely. I just kind of pat because it's still wet, just kind of quick little pats just to make sure it lays. And I'm taking it off of my cuticle there just a little bit, cleaning it up before it dries. That way I don't have to pull them off. So this beauty is extremely easy to apply. Her name is Bombtrack. I'll definitely have the links below, but look at how beautiful. So we'll do the index and I'll be back. My favorite part about Secret Sisters glitters is that they always just lay flat with barely any trying. And this shows right there. Now this is not even a chunky, but that's exactly what the chunky glitters also do for me. And then let's get on to doing Don't Stop Me Now. Literally just a solid, beautiful gray color. And so I am going to sprinkle, no, I'm dipping. Okay, so I dip it into all 3 of the remaining nails, just the entire nail. And then after I've got 1 dip of each, then I go back and do the tap vertical ombre onto that middle nail. So I'll just let you watch and I'll be back. So over this vertical ombre, I still use this brush, just not as often as I used to use it. And doing the voiceover for this video makes me want to use it again. So I'll probably go back to using this little guy. It's like a fan brush. I want to say it's some kind of a makeup brush type, sort of. I can try to find the link. I'm not sure if I will, but I think it picks up very nicely. So I am holding my nail at an angle here so that I can get just the one part of my nail with glitter, and it goes on super easy. And then I'm pouring the other side. You could lay into it, but I don't want to get glitter into it. You could tap ombre it, but I find it just easier just to go ahead and just pour over. That's what I've been doing for a little while when I have a solid glitter combo, and it works fine for me. So I'll just keep doing it. But all in all, that nail is done. Now I'm just going to be doing a second layer of Don't Stop Me Now on the other 2 gray nails. Now that we are done with all of our dipping, now we make sure the nails are nice and clean, not any excess powder, and then we go and dip with clear. So clear dip powder, To encapsulate all the nails, including solid, we want to make sure that when we buff and file, we do not remove any of these beautiful glitters or colors that we just applied. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll be back. Whenever I have a color that is not a solid, and this glitter is not a solid, it is mildly chunky glitter, I always make sure when I dip in the clear that I absorb as much as I can, and then I lightly start patting down to make sure that those pieces lay as flat as possible, and also to make sure that the clear dip powder has absorbed into all of those nooks and crannies. So that's how I managed to get my layers as flat as possible before I even start to buff and file. This just creates less work for me in the end, just kind of patting them down and pressing them down like that. So that's just the way that I do it. I definitely recommend. And then once that's dry, you go ahead and take a stiff brush, remove all of that excess, nice and hard. Just go ahead and brush it all. Take off everything, and that pushes out anything you might have had stuck in your cuticles and any extra dip that might be hanging around that you don't need to activate. So this is what my nails look like when the clear dip is on them. Now we're going to be activating, and look at how amazing that glitter looks. Even matte looks beautiful. I was very tempted to leave this Manny looking matte, and then I just in the end decided to glossy top coat it, but this glitter is just beautiful. After our nails have been activated twice, I buffed and I filed, and I take an alcohol wipe. I'm cleaning off any debris or anything on my nails, and let's get to top coating. So I take a clean, dry wipe, and I am going to wipe off my brush in between nails before putting it back in the actual bottle. So 2 to 3 quick swipes on the nail, wipe on a napkin, and put it back into the bottle. So wipe it on a napkin just creates less of a chance for that activator to contaminate your dip top coat. And then if you don't have any activator, it's not going to dry or harden your top coat. So it's a double-edged sword. We need it, but top coat does have the ability to be contaminated with activator. So I am going quickly and thinly, doing a layer on each nail, 2 to 3 quick swipes, and then I am wiping it off, moving on, and I'll do the same exact thing for the second layer. So I'll just let you watch. And just like that, our mani is done. We've waited a couple of minutes. I am gingerly touching the nails to make sure that they're dry, and they are. And we're gonna be applying my favorite body butter from Candy Skincare. It is Cuticle Amazingness, and I do put it on my hands. I actually put this on my elbows too. This is cotton candy scented flavor. One of my favorite ones. Actually, the original one that I had tried was cotton candy, I think Cuticle Oil, and it's my favorite of all time. So I just rub into my cuticles, into my hands. From buffing and filing, your cuticles can and will get dry, and so will your hands. So just make sure that you rub it on in there, get it good into the cuticle. And I do like to take an orange wood stick to clean up any little bits that are hanging around, or a glass cuticle pusher tool is also good to clean up your cuticles after you have oiled them. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. This mani is one of my favorites. I don't know how I forgot to upload it. I do appreciate you being here. Make sure you subscribe for future manis. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.